morning. This morning it's a little nippy out, and this morning I also read about Joseph in Genesis, and I just read the first part where he tells his brothers his dreams and then gets sold as a slave. I didn't go further than that as time didn't allow. Anyway, if you stop and look at that picture, just the partial picture, you don't get the full story. If you only look at the slavery part, without his redemption, by his honesty and by the power of God, it seems like a depressing story. I mean, he's his father's favorite son, and he goes from that to being thrown in a pit and then stripped of his robes and then sold as a slave. And it seems so depressing. But when you know the whole story, even though Joseph didn't know the whole story at that time, but he had God by his side. Even though he didn't know the whole story, yet it seems he didn't depress. And so I don't know which chapter you're at in your life. But I pray that you allow the author and the finisher of our faith to complete his work in you. Allow yourself to be pliable so that he can work you as clay in his hands. Allow him to write your story. You are somewhat the author of your own story, but most of the time you're the antagonist. You're the one that's causing the problems and the troubles. So, hang in there. The end is not yet. Christ is still on the throne. I pray that all of you allow Christ to work in your lives so that you can flourish and bloom to bring glory and honor to the Father. Amen.